Talking, yes, okay, talking. Alrighty, welcome back to my channel. I'm E.G. Stone, and this is a Wednesday Reads book review video. Yeah, I'm doing the right thing today. Okay, that's how my brain is going so far. This week I read a book called Dagger and Scythe by Emilie Knight, and it was a very charming book, which is ironic because it was about a couple of characters who are spectacularly violent. So we have two characters who are called Dagger and Scythe respectively. Dagger uses daggers to kill people, and he's kind of the newly dead, working for the Lord of the God of the Underworld. I'm going to pronounce this terribly. Menoides. I'm bad at that. I apologize. My Greek is pretty atrocious. Anyways, so then there is his partner Scythe, who she kills people with a scythe. Sensing correlation there, and they are in the very beginning of the story. They are summoned to the god Menoides and told that they made a mistake and they were causing too much mayhem in the real world and the living world, and they needed to get married as a punishment. And it went from there. So this whole story is kind of Dagger and Scythe figuring out how to work together, why they're so violent and enjoy tearing off people's fingers or decorating with human intestines, that sort of a thing. And they then go make friends or better friends with some of the other people in their order who go and kill people on behalf of the Lord of the Underworld and the goddess of death, Nyx. So this is, figuring out, okay, who are these people? Let's make friends with them. And then, oh, hey, look, the sentries who are walking skeletons, they're awesome people. Let's go talk to them. And adventures ensue, and you have to deal with the living world. And, oh, you can't, by the way, kill people unless you're told to. It's very much I would call it an adventure story, but there's really no epic quest. It's a finding out who you are story, I guess, if that makes sense at all. So this story is very charming. I liked it quite a lot. Initially, I was so confused by Dagger and Scythe. What were they doing? Why were they working for the god of the underworld? What was their purpose? But as the story went on, I learned so much about these characters through their interactions, and I really, really enjoyed the fact that they were, they were kind of pretty normal, except for this whole death and mayhem and destruction thing going on. I mean, it was great fun, and to learn more about the world as it was being explored by these two, and kind of their backstories and how they died, playing a really big role in this. I think that was very cleverly done. So I definitely liked this story quite a lot. Now, do be aware, technically speaking, this is the second in the series, so I think there was probably something that I missed having not read the first book. I think these are more standalones than they are actually in a series. I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on this, but I think that's how it is. And so, but they are set in the same world and have kind of the same culture, same situations going on, but not the same situations going on. I don't know. So I do feel like there was probably something that I might have missed not reading the first in the series. However, that could also just be me, because I'm one of those people that literally freaks out anytime I don't start at the beginning with movies or television shows or books or comics or anything. If I'm not starting at the beginning, panic sets in. So this could be completely irrelevant. Don't quote me on that. But I did like this book quite a lot. I think the depth of the characters was impressive, considering that we didn't see all of the characters all that often. Even the ones that weren't there frequently managed to have a really goodly amount of depth, except for Axe. I think he was kind of the only one who felt a little bit flat, but we don't see him that often. There were a couple of things with him I would have liked to have expanded on, but I think it was good overall. And the ending, I mean, you sort of knew it was coming because that was what the characters were talking about throughout the entire book. Well, most of the book. The first quarter was less talking about that than otherwise, but still. So you kind of knew that it was coming, but you also didn't, because it didn't happen the way I would have expected. And it was so much more dramatic and interesting, and I liked it a lot. So this book, in a nutshell, if you are interested in fantasy adventure stories that aren't, I mean, they are an adventure, but it's a lot of world building and person interacting. Oh wow, that sounded really capable, e.g. well done. A lot of character interactions and a lot of discovering things about, you know, the gods of the underworld and the dead, and it was great. I mean, so many questions left unanswered that I would love answered, but that are not necessary for this book, but just, oh, it's great. And the characters were very good. They were well flawed and well written, and I liked their interactions a lot. So if you're interested in that sort of a thing, do go check this book out. Be forewarned though, this book won't come out until October, so it is actually perfect for Halloween. If you want to go order your pre-copy, if you want to pre-order your copy, I will leave all of the links in the description box below. I highly recommend checking this book out. It is quite good, very charming, very interesting, and I'm amazed that she could write such violent characters without actually feeling super violent. I liked it. It was great. It was very good. I think that's all I've got for you this week. My brain is a little fritzed, kaput, I guess. So I'm going to just go with a yes, that's all I've got for you this week. As usual, you can find me on all of the social media links in the description box below. If you want to chat, send me a message on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, or you can go and have a look at my website, which has all sorts of interesting things. And we'll have more interesting things now that we are getting closer to the release date for Speaker of Words. Hooray! I'm excited about that. Yeah. Anyways, I don't really have all that much more to say. I feel like I'm missing something. Am I missing something? I'm just gonna go ahead and sign off now. I will see you next time. Bye.